In this video, TuxReadyAussie and Handler arrive at a hotel and prepare for a big day tomorrow. Welcome to TuxReadyAussie. Just got to the hotel. We checked in, though it was a little bit of a interesting situation. So I walked in with him. He asked if it was a service dog. I said yes. He asked for documentation. I explained to him about the ADA Title III and how most of the documentation is scams. Now, if they're looking at long-term housing, if they do that here, then yes, documentation is required because that falls under FHA. But I'm only here for 2 nights, and some organizations do have IDs, but that's mostly for the organization. So when those are used for places like this, people start to expect IDs. Luckily, he called the general manager and they said it was fine. So it was minor. I was still allowed access to the hotel. But it was still one of those things that's just, want to talk about it right away, I guess. So TuxReadyAussie and I are now getting settled. Yeah, we are. Got to go grab your water bowl so you can get some water. But yeah, it was a pretty uneventful trip. I did get turned around a little bit, but that's par for the course. So we're gonna go finish getting settled, and we're gonna have a big day tomorrow. All the stuff I brought for us fits in 2 brown bags, 1 black backpack, and on his dog bed. So we're about to get settled. We got his water bowl over here somewhere. Of course, this is for 2 nights so that I have all this stuff. Yeah, you're gonna patiently wait for your water. So I just gotta figure out how to pack this for a plane, and then we should be good to go. Filled, we're gonna dump some of that. And this seems like a pretty good spot. Alright, so I'll keep you guys updated how this goes. We gotta find some food. I do want to clarify that he did have the right to question if he was a service dog. He just didn't have the right to ask for documentation, because in the United States, there is no such thing as documentation under the ADA, which is what allows service animals to accompany their disabled handlers into public areas. So, I am not saying that he shouldn't have asked, because any dog can walk in gear, no matter how minimal or professional looking, and not be a task trained animal. So I'm not saying he didn't have the right to question. I'm just saying that the fact that he asked for documentation, it goes against the Americans with Disabilities Frequently Asked Questions and the document itself. I'm sure I can link the service dogs education video. I realize it's super long. I do have timestamps on there so that you guys can jump around as you need to. But I do hope that everyone finds it useful, whether you are a handler or if you are a business, or if you're someone who just encounters service dogs in the public. So anyways, we're off to get some food now. So everyone, that was actually one of the best eating experiences I've had, mostly because they had a sign at the front door that said ADA service animals, and specifying that emotional support animals do not qualify under the ADA. And what I liked most about it was because it showed that they had the knowledge of the ADA to know what their rights were and to know what the rights of other people were. Plus, it was just an overall good experience anyways, but if I was the reviewing type of person, I would probably write a very good review. I don't really do that, but I did tell both the waitress and the lady who checked out that fact, and it would be nice to see more of that. So now we're just gonna hang out, rest up, make sure we got the game plan for tomorrow, and make sure I have enough tasty treats in store. So, part of the learning curve with hotels is trying to get his energy out with a toy without getting him so excited that he is either, there we go, he's either sensitive to the noises and reacts, or he's just so hyped up that he wants to bark. Because at home, that's fine, but I need to find the balance between getting your energy out. Basically, that's working on his off switch, which he has a pretty good one, and I'm trying to give him opportunities to burn some energy. Because who knows what it can be like at nighttime. He's a pretty good sleeper, but at the same time, there might be some people who come in late at night, and this is our first time. Well, we were in a hotel once before, you guys saw that, but this one's a little bit different. This is more of a standard hotel. That one had a door directly to the outside. This one's door is to a hallway, like most hotels. And, so just gotta figure that out so we can get some good sleep tonight. Oh, is that a dog you hear? Is that a dog you hear, TuxReadyAussie? I kind of hear it too, but you're doing so well with being quiet. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to finding out that balance. I did just want to give you guys some insight for when you guys are at a hotel, because I know noise complaints can be a way to get removed, and I know that he had a few loud barks, mostly during play, but at the same time, that does not mean that we can't find quieter ways. We do have mostly quiet toys, but tugging does get him riled up. So even though tugging is a quiet act of its own, it can get him riled up. So anyways, back to burning off some of his energy so we can sleep. As we educate business owners and dog owners, and those who may have an allergy or fear of dogs or other animals, to know their rights at the federal level in the United States. If we work together and become educated as a community, and we can protect people from being scammed when it comes to dogs and their rights federally.